What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. My bot is being weird. It's not doing what I need it to. Holy, having issues with the stream. Love that for me. Love that for me. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Jenna Say What here. Giving you guys some news, giving you guys some shinfo, aka shitty info, or good info, as long as you're not a fucking pedo. So, love that for old Trumpy boy. So yeah, I've been, taken in the news. Today has been absolutely fucking crazy. Oh yeah, hey Kaiju, how are you doing? Shouldn't be muted now, so should be all good. But yeah, a fucking wild day. The files, now we have 218 signatures to pass a vote on the Epstein files, try to get that fucking released. We have Donald Trump out there freaking out because, some of the emails of between Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein are now being released. And it's not looking good for our fucking orange Hitler at all. It's not looking good, let me tell you. Absolutely insane. Been reading up on that. Working on some art projects as well while I'm trying to do all that stuff. But yeah, fucking insane. So let's kind of get into it. Actually, can I... Hey, let's get into it. So first off, we have some of the emails from Jeffrey Epstein. So this is fun. Here we go. Whew, he's trying to get Lauren Boebert to take... Yep, I'm glad that you brought that up. He is currently in a meeting with Lauren Boebert, who is a survivor of sexual assault. He is currently bullying her to get her to change her fucking vote. And I hope she doesn't. I hope she, as a survivor to survivor girl, don't fucking let him bully you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because, like, if she fucking thinks that what we did and made fun of her for with the Beetlejuice thing, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Absolutely fucking vile. Also, for my tea today, it's not even tea, it's I made some hot apple cider. Oh, guys. Put some star anise in there, some like clove. I have to get more clove and I have to get more cinnamon sticks, but oh my god. Witchy season is upon us, Lauren Boebert. Don't change that vote, bitch. Some of us witches know. We'll get you. We'll get you. Anyways. So yeah, he's trying to get her to change her vote. Absolutely fucking appalling. So we have, I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim name, spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. So, like, what they're saying in this email is Trump spent hours alone with this victim of the Epstein files. So you can't convince me that things were clean and family friendly that was happening between them. You don't just hang out with an underage girl or extremely young girl with, like, hours on end alone without you doing some fuck shit. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. This is one of her only talking points that gets her clout. Yep, she ain't giving up. I hope not. I hope she stays true and stays, like, 10 toes down, girly. 10 toes down. Because this is exactly what I'm fucking talking about whenever it comes to young girls and women and kids and how the GOP doesn't give a fuck about any of them. They don't give a fuck about any of them. They're out there putting extra shit in that oh my god, to open up the government. They put in their extra shit to make it harder for women to have abortions. And people that are like, oh, 30 weeks, fuck you. Bring me a case. Bring me a fucking case, bitch. If you can't find me a case in, 5 minutes, I'm gonna punch you in the gut. I'm gonna punch you straight in the gut. Like, get the fuck out of here. There is no fucking cases of 30-week abortions without it being a dead fetus or the mother's life is in danger. And most of the time at that point, the baby is birthed and put in an incubator and praying that child survives. Because 9 times out of 10, the woman that's doing that has that happen to them, guess what? They wanted that fucking kid. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. At that point, you could just, like, fucking get the kid up for adoption at that point. And that's basically what ends up happening. So, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, so we have extra shit in that bill that I need to go over as well. But, like, right now, I'm fucking hyper-focused on this goddamn Epstein file shit. Because this is some crazy shit. There's nothing on the up and up if you're hanging out with a young ass girl that was already trafficked, that is being trafficked at present. You can't tell me that motherfucker isn't a pedophile. Get the fuck out of here. Then you got this one's a little small. Let me zoom that guy in. So we got Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine. I want you to realize that dog hasn't barked. Then we got Jeffrey Epstein to Sultan bin Suleim. Never heard of him. Donald is close to no one. He talks to many people. He tells each one something different. Do you know him? I heard he's close to Trump. Like that. There's an opportunity to come forward this week. So all of this shit, like this, 2011, 2016, 2018, all of the, like, hold on, let me move myself. I'm going to have to move my little screen really fast. I mean, that works, but I was going to move me. God damn it. If I can move me. Hey! So, you see, I know how dirty Donald is. This is from Jeffrey Epstein. My guess is that non-lawyers, NY Biz people have New York business people have no idea what it means to have your fixer flip. Like, this, he fucking knew. And he participated. He fucking participated in this shit. This is not something that is shocking, because we've all, like, anybody with half a fucking brain has known that this motherfucker is a fucking pedophile. Like, you can't convince me. I need to see if my alert box, my alert box has been moved. I thought I moved it. Whoops. But all of this shit, this is, without a doubt, a crazy smoking gun for him. And then, of course, Trump out here. Let's see, from Michael Wolff, which I believe is one of the lawyers. I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. This is in 2015. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you, or if it really looks like he could win, you could save him generating a debt. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which has been outlawed by the Trump regime. bros, if anyone fucking is okay with Trump still, get the fuck out. You're a pedophile. I want to see your fucking search history. Give daddy your phone. Give daddy your phone. Give daddy your phone. Because that shows me what kind of fucking person you are. That shows me to the nth degree what kind of fucking person you are. Because if you're condoning this shit, if you're fine with this shit, you've diddled kids too. Period. You've looked at kids, you've fucked around with kids, you have something on your fucking phone. I guarantee it. It's disgusting. This is exactly the problem. If you, fucking Mike Johnson should be hung by his fucking toes and beaten for what he's doing. He knows what's in those fucking files. And I am telling you right fucking now, he has touched his fucking son. Mike Johnson has touched his fucking son because him sharing porn data with his son to make sure that neither one of them are looking at porn. I said that from the fucking jump, that's a red flag. He's touched his son. That to me tells me because I would never fucking do that with my kid. Are you out of your fucking mind? I don't talking about sex and explaining how things work and giving them the knowledge so they're not taken advantage of or put into bad situations. That's one thing. But literally putting a tracking device on your kid's phone and him also with yours to keep tabs on each other's porn consumption or lack thereof? Whoa. Mike Johnson is probably just as fucking culpable of child pedophilia or child molested, whatever. I guarantee you he's just as culpable. Hey, Solid, thank you so much for the lurk. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Again, anybody that touches a fucking kid, off with their fucking head. Off with their guillotine, baby. Guillotine. Get them the fuck out of here. Get them the fuck out of here. And that goes for women too. I'm not even playing around. The people that are the women that are like high school teachers and then they get caught with their student and everybody's like, good for him. No, fuck you. Are you out of your mind? Pedophile. She's a fucking pedophile. Off with her head. Get them the fuck out of this planet. I don't care. There's no fucking help. None. Don't touch kids. How hard is that? How hard is that? How hard is it to literally protect children? But no, the GOP, the grand old pedophile party, they're the ones that are saying here like, we can't feed kids. Why? Because you want them so desperate that they'll take candy from you while you're driving past a fucking school? Is that why? Hey, do you want a Pop-Tart? Come in my fucking van. Is that what you're wanting? Because that's how it sounds to me. That's how it fucking sounds to me. Stop fucking with kids. Mentally, physically, all of the above, sexually, all of it. Leave children be. Allow them to flourish as children so they can go and lead normal lives so they don't have that stuck in their head. Because that shit sticks with you. And the people that are like, oh, they're so young they won't remember. Bitch, we'll find out. Bitch, we always find out. And that's still going to stick in their head. That's still going to fuck up your child. That's still going to fuck up the other, someone's child. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's despicable. It is absolutely despicable. And I have said it till I'm fucking blue in the face that people like this, that allow this shit to happen, or instigate it, or do it themselves, whatever. This is the fucking problem. This is the problem. My God. anyone at this point, anyone who supports Trump, I'm going to look at them dead in the face and be like, I'm a better person than you. I'm a better person than you. Get the fuck out of this planet. Get the fuck out of this planet. Because this wasn't a negative for them. They're looking at this without a raised eyebrow. Every single person that is hearing about this or knows about this or is reading about this, if you're not raising a fucking eyebrow and going, that's suspicious, let's get these fucking files released, get the fuck out. Get the actual fuck out. These are children, for fucking sake. Oh my God. These girls are scarred for life. These are scars that don't go away. I'm speaking from fucking experience at this point. Sexual assault never goes away. It never escapes your brain. There's days that I won't have a fucking thought about it. And then something, a smell, a sound, a feeling, anything can trigger that and bubble that emotion back up. And all of a sudden, you feel like shit for the rest of the day. You're breaking inside. Just because it doesn't, you think that it's not going to affect the victim, you're out of your fucking mind. Every victim of sexual assault will carry that burden with them for life. We all do. We all do. And it makes me fucking ill. Because, I read something, someone's comment somewhere, and I wish I would have screenshot it. Because I was like, I mean, you're not wrong, but they said that sexual assault is the only act of violence that has no purpose. And I was like, wait, and they're like, cannibalism, hungry, like the people that did, oh my God, that were in, oh my God, history, come on. The family that ended up basically facing the winner, and then they cannibalized each other. It was way back in the fucking dark ages of America and shit like that. But that's what I'm saying is you're starved, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, the same thing with murder. It's I mean, not for nothing. If my child, I found out that they were assaulted by an adult, oh, it's on, bitches. It's fucking on. You know what I mean? So, things like that, they were but sexual assault has no valid reason to exist. And I was like, I mean, what's that meme? You're out of line, but you're not wrong. That thing, that's exactly how I felt whenever I read that. I was like, I mean, woo! Because all it is a power. It's taking someone else's power and pretending like you have that power. No, you're not. You don't have a fucking soul. You don't have any kind of fucking power. Hey, Don, how are you doing? But yeah, absolutely abhorrent. Absolutely beyond abhorrent. We have convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein specifically referenced his relationship to with President Donald Trump in writing before Trump was elected in office, and in the run-up to the 2020 election. This is him saying all the shit that he said prior to the election of, oh, just grab him by the pussy and they'll let me do it because I'm famous. He told us exactly who he was. He fucking told us who he was. Can't wait to see how MAGA tries to justify this shit. Yeah. Yeah, you know that if it was, damn well, if it was Biden's name in those emails, we'd never hear the end of it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. This man, You know what? Fuck it. This fucking monster told us exactly who the fuck he was. And some of us didn't fucking listen the first time. And I know that I was definitely a part of that. Because I had a lot of misogyny, like, thought processes in my own head. I struggled with a lot of stuff that I came to terms with and was like, oh shit, I need to change my ways. Immediately upon voting for him the first time and going, oh shit. I immediately regretted my vote. Immediately. And then I started deep diving into him. And I was like, oh fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up big time. Did I make that mistake again? Fuck no. He's been a racist, rapist, pedophile from day one. Absolutely. Absolutely. And whenever I first voted for him, the reason I did it is because I didn't look at anything. I didn't do any research. I didn't look into anything. I just knew that he was not a politician, and that was my main drive for it. Is I was like, oh, he's a businessman, not a politician. Great. Because fuck politicians. And then I was like, oh, fuck. Once I woke the fuck up and realized, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Absolutely fucking insane. They'll probably still say, oh, but Biden sniffed kids. Oh my god, the sniffing kids thing, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, you gotta be kidding me. Who's they, though? It's about the Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump being colluding and being pedophiles, basically. So kind of loaded question here, but if you voted for him once and then got educated, what's stopping? You know what? Solid. Fucking wish that I knew the answer to that question. I ask that all the time. I ask that to myself all the time. During COVID, he killed a bunch of friends of mine that work in the hospitals. I watched several of my old coworkers die because of COVID. He put the bullets in their heads, basically. There were bullets, but, he put them in danger. And that was, I felt, was like, I've never regretted something so much in my life. I'm going to be honest. I never regretted anything more than that moment. Because I still feel quite responsible for all of that. And I'm mad at myself for it. And I told myself, if I'm going to be mad about this, I'm going to do something different. And I'm going to choose to do things differently. Choose to do my own research. Get the facts. Listen to the candidates that I want to vote for instead of just blindly going. And I've, even this time, I started doing it, last big election, where I looked at every single one of the candidates on my ballot, and I read about them, and I researched them, and I didn't fuck around. I didn't want to, because I made a mistake. But the problem is so many people will see that they made a mistake. Hey, Abby, see that they've made a mistake, and they will bury their heads in the sand, and they won't admit that they were wrong. I'm always okay with admitting when I'm wrong. Because if I'm wrong, I want to know it, I want to grow from it, and I want to move forward. So many people don't want to do that. And so I think that that's probably the answer to that question, Solid, is so many people don't want to admit when they're wrong, and they don't want to believe in their faults. However, these are the same people that will draw something and be like, I fucking suck at this. I'm never doing it again. You can admit that you suck doing this, but why are you not admitting that you suck at picking candidates? What are we doing? How are you not getting it? It's okay to say I fucking suck. Because sometimes I fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie. In all aspects. But I'll admit when I'm doing something stupid. most of the time, if I'm getting ready to do something stupid and I know I'm doing something stupid, I will look at my friends and go, I'm going to do something really stupid. So you guys don't have to be around for this. Like, I will take fault. I will take everything and just, you know, do it. You know what I mean? Like, done. Exactly. I didn't notice your because like my OBS is being weird, so I can't see everybody's comments. So I have like a small, like they're this big on my screen of like the YouTube comment and the Twitch comment. So I didn't even see your comment until just now. But yes, see, done gets it. I get you, friend. See, same wavelength. Bold of you to assume that they draw instead of using AI. Fuck. Done. God damn, dude. This is where I have to admit I'm wrong. This is where I have to admit I'm wrong. That is bold of me to assume that they'll draw. Fuck, dude. Oh, dude. You have me fucking rolling. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. You know what? I gotta continue clapping. Now that's... Dude, you got me on that one. You fucking got me on that one. Damn. You're seeing now that some of them can change. Yeah. Even if we don't let them. Yeah. The thing is like, if they're willing and able to change and course correct and do what they need to do. My mom is a prime example of that. She didn't even vote the last election because she was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I talk to her all the time now about politics and inform her on things, and you know, if she says something incorrect, I'll correct her, and we have a good rapport now. Our relationship was not good until recently, and we're working on it, and she listens to me, and she trusts my judgment because she knows that I look things up, and that I'm really like trying to educate myself, and then by proxy educate her. So like things like that. I'm good with people if they want to change. However, if they're wanting to, whoops, I did not mean to hit that button. If they're not willing to understand that people on the left that have already been against these policies, against these politicians, that we will not inherently just trust them right out of the gate. We're not going to. We don't have it in us. Not to mention, we can't trust that because there's so many people in the purple revolution that are coming to our side only to plan to stab us in the back after they've gotten what they want. You know what I mean? So like heavy skepticism, welcome to the team, but like you're getting up to the front row. We're not taking the shots for you. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I've been, is like, good for you, but you got to prove yourself. You've got to prove that you're changing your racism. You have to prove that you're changing your misogyny, your anti-LGBTQIA. You have to prove that you're not doing this just to stab me in the back when I give you a hug. I'm not about that life. None of us are. None of us are. There's dumb everywhere, not just on one side. Oh yeah, absolutely. But as I've said, is like, whenever it comes to like one side versus the other, we have one side that believes that so many people don't have the right to literally exist. As just normal, everyday people, pedophiles, you can go get fucked. Get the fuck off the planet. But like, people like me, for instance, I'm not allowed to live my life in peace without them interfering because they don't believe that I have the right to exist. So when you have people that are so blatantly against people existing and living, that's the house fire that we need to put out first before we put out the tree that's next to the house fire. You know what I mean? Like, everything's on fire, but we have to like this fire needs to be put out first, then we can go to this one, then we can go to this one. You know what I mean? Like, the bigger fire is the one that we have to, like, focus in on and, like, get that one taken care of. And then we can migrate throughout the rest of the fires, if that makes sense. It is definitely, like, crazy. Oh my god, insane conspiracy people are having a field day. I just saw someone said Obama actually ran the... Jesus Christ. Holy shit. That's insane. God, they just want to vilify Obama so badly. My god. That's crazy. Vilify the brown man. Do that first. God damn. That's tricky when one side doesn't have the interest. Yeah, exactly, solid. Yeah, Republicans is who I mean. All of them. Yeah, basically, at this point, the Republicans that are in power, the Republicans that are there, they believe the same shit. Because, like, if you're not, like, say your best friend witnesses you get punched in the face, and they say fucking nothing about it, or they don't come to your aid, they don't come, like, help you, they don't even ask you if you're okay. They are just as culpable as the person that punched you. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care about your well-being just as much as the bully doesn't care about your well-being, if that makes sense. So, like, anybody that is in the Republican Party right now that is not literally standing up and going, white supremacy is bad, pedophilia is fucking bad, I don't support Donald Trump, I don't support these policies. If someone in that party, which there are none, were to come out and say that shit, there's only a few. Marjorie Taylor Greene is coming out against pedophilia, but she's not talking about anti-LGBT. She's not like, leave trans people alone. Leave abortion rights alone. Leave, white supremacists are pieces of shit. Like, she's not saying the rest of it. So she's just as culpable. They're all just as culpable. It's just that they happen to agree with us on certain aspects. So, yeah. In a balanced world, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's funny to me how these people are so willing to believe pedos are running a trafficking ring out of a pizza. Thank you! Yes! Them going, like, the dude going in and shooting up the pizza place only to find out that they don't even have a basement. Like, get the fuck out, dude. Could you, like, he could have at least, like, he could have, like, got hired and, like, checked the place out. Like, he could have done some research before he did some dumb shit. Like, my God, it's not hard to figure out if there's a, like, my God, go to your, like, go search up the building's history. See if there's a fucking that, to me, was just like, you didn't even do any research, bro. None! That's exactly the point. Like, what are you doing? You could have saved yourself some fucking jail time, you dummy. It's funny how both sides use the same argument to get you. Yeah, exactly. What about the millions that voted? I mean, our voting system is very, very weird because he didn't get the popular vote. Like, a lot of this stuff was because fucking Elon was paying for all this screen time for him. Money moves, you know, makes it easier. If you're a Republican and you're not moving towards independent, you're making a huge mistake. I agree, solid. Yep. I believe evaluating on a case-by-case basis. I think she's also raging. She is. Marjorie Taylor Greene is she's absolutely a raging anti-Semite. And that's why she's now talking about, you know, I believe in a two-state solution for Palestine. I'm like, I know why. Just because you're, you know, a devil that happens to agree with a two-state solution doesn't mean that I don't see you as a devil. Like, come on, dude. Like, Could have just made like Pee Wee Herman and the Alamo and just asked the employees of the band. All right, done. Yes. Fucking insane. Fucking insane. So yeah, like, here we go. Victim Mar-a-Lago. Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever, of course. He knew about the girls. He had asked Elaine to stop. So that's whenever we're talking about, and this is in 2019, that's talking about how Trump knew about the girls. He was never a member of Mar-a-Lago. He would, like, all of this shit, it is stacking up to the nth degree. Trump calls Epstein emails a Democratic deflection after correspondents alleged the president knew about the girls. This is absolutely crazy. The fact, and he is calling on the Republicans to not believe this stuff. And it's like, bro, if this was to come out, this amount of shit was to come out about anybody else, we would have canceled them. This shit would have never, like, I feel like we would have been like, no, but because he's specifically Donald Trump, everybody's willing to turn a fucking blind eye to it. And it's really disheartening to watch people suffer at the hands of someone that is just getting a hall pass for this shit. What are we doing? What in the fuck are we doing? This is so bad. I mean, it's, yeah, he was elected, but that doesn't mean anything. The big thing is he should have never been able to run in the first place. He is a 34 times convicted felon. The fact that we allow a convicted felon to be able to run for office shows that we have issues in this country. Yes, he was elected. Barely. However, we have a pedophile in the White House. The fact that all of this shit should have never, like, he should have never even got into this in the first place. He has had, hey, Riles, he's had, like, so much terrible shit about him. He ran several businesses into the ground. Like, he had 3 casinos next door to each other in Vegas, which everyone had said, this is a really, really bad choice, and you're gonna go under because of it. And he was like, I got it. No, he didn't. He lost every single one of those casinos. Yes, I believe so. But yeah. Yeah, I believe so, solid. Everything that has come from this shouldn't have been. We shouldn't be here where we have a president that is getting, blamed for being a pedophile. Like, we should not have an elected official that has done that. We should not have an elected official that constantly puts out grift after grift after grift after grift to gain more money for himself. His entire party has been grifting since he got into power. The first time, too. They've been grifting, and they've been money grabbing. And I know it's because they realize that at some point they're going to have to run for it. And I hope that they don't have that chance. I hope that when we have another fucking, like, Nuremberg trial here in America, that none of those motherfuckers escape through rat lines. That's what I'm saying. How this guy got such a grip on people. I know. They're utilizing a lot of tactics that cults use. a lot of everything that Trump is doing and like Trump's sycophants, everything that they're doing is exactly what you do to get people into a cult. They're utilizing the same tactics. This is Jim Jones, just orange. I've said it since his first term. Wouldn't say lucky, but yeah, from another country, yeah. It's really, really disgusting, honestly. The fact that he is a 34 times convicted felon, like, and that can't stop him from running. That couldn't stop him from being elected. To me, that screams negligence on the way that we have things set up here in America. To me, that is, incredibly horrible. Like, it's just horrible. It's horrible. Because it's such an oversight. Like, this is such an oversight that we have someone that has done so much negative in his life and around his life, and he's still able to run for a presidency. Yet we can't have someone that's from another country run for presidency if they were born somewhere else. They could have been born in the UK and at 2 months old became an American citizen, but because they were born in the UK, they're not allowed to run for president. Yet 34 convictions, a felon, he can get in. I'll choose the United Kingdom person every time. Like, that's how I feel. Is I'm just like, how? All right, done. Have a great night. Thank you so much for popping on. I really appreciate you. You guys can vote him out. Well, he can't run again. We can't vote him out. He's in power for 3 more years. Right now, there's not much that we can do to pull him from his seat. And the other problem is that if we pull him from his position, then J.D. Vance is going to be in power. And J.D. Vance is not good either. But he doesn't have the cult following that he has. There's not... I don't even know how Trump could be pulled from his office other than by the Grim Reaper's hand himself. And I firmly believe, and I've said this before, that, like, I don't think that he's going to survive through his term. His the way that he's acting, the dementia looks that I notice whenever I see him falling asleep in the Oval Office, him doing all this crazy shit, saying crazy shit, to me that seems like he's not much longer for this planet. And that's just to say, like, what I've seen both in the medical field as a professional and as someone who was the daughter of a man that had dementia. I see these things and I'm like, this is probably not a good thing. This is probably it's probably gonna end pretty fast. Like, I don't think that he's gonna survive it. And, like, the only good thing about J.D. Vance is the fact that I don't believe that he has the following or the backing of the MAGA base. I don't think that they take him seriously. I don't think that he has the cult following. It's the same thing as, like, you look at cult leaders, you look at Jim Jones, you look at Charles Manson, you look at the way that they have, once they've, left the cult, like, once they're gone, I mean, Jim Jones kind of took himself out, but couldn't have just taken himself out. No, how to take everybody else out. Like, the cult kind of dies. With the exception of, oh my god, what is it? The one with, like, everybody shaves their head and is, like, a eunuch and sneakers, and they're trying to, like, Halley's Comet. Oh my god, I know this. That cult apparently is still technically around, but they don't have the following like they used to because they don't have that main leader anymore. Once a cult's leader goes away, there's not much of a cult left because that control is severed. Charles Manson still had a tie over the girls and the few followers that were his proteges, but there wasn't anybody else that picked up his mantle and continued on his work. You know what I mean? So that's something that I'm hoping for, is that, like, if J.D. Vance ends up becoming the president because of whatever reason, that he won't have that backing because he's not their, like, idol. You know what I mean? Not Kamala, though. She doesn't express herself properly. That's not true. That's not true. She does. But I'm not a Kamala girly. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm a Bernie bro. Gavin Newsom ish, but he also doesn't stand 10 toes down on a lot of things, like especially trans rights or LGBT. He's wishy-washy at best on those. I'm just not about that life. I'm more of, like, again, I'm more of a Bernie bro. Bernie is too old at this point to do anything, and I'm pissed about it. Because I think that we deserved to have Bernie. We deserve to have someone that actually wanted to fight for us and do the right thing. I've said it before that I'm not... It's too soon to really think about, like, who would be a good... like a good candidate, the U.S., like us or like like the United States. I don't know who would be the best pick going forward into the 2028 election. I just don't know. And I think it's too early to even tell because I'm more, if I said, like, it's probably LGBT is probably what I meant. I'm LGBT. I'm gay. Various forms of it. You start a cornucopia of various things. But yeah, having someone not stick up for, like, the LGBT things like that, I'm not about that life. Like, you either gotta be standing 10 toes down or not at all. It's the same thing with, like, if you're, especially with the whole DEI thing, like, not even knowing that also goes against people that are disabled, going against people, like, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, bye friends, gay frat, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's still too early. I'm more focused in on the midterms at this point, because it's like little bits that we have to take and chew off. You know what I mean? Like, there's not... Once everybody gets through the midterms, then I'll see, because that's also going to be like, oh, I don't even know if Gavin Newsom is up for... Is he up for a re-election? When is he? When does he go up for re-election? Yeah, so apparently he gets up for re-election, or like the voting is in 2026. So again, like, our elections system is very weird. Not everything is like every 4 years. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, goodness. Sorry. I'm still sneezing like crazy. What the hell? But yeah, 2028 is the big election. But it looks like Told you my girlfriend's from Jersey. She's a Republican. Double check on that one now. I double check on that one now. Because, probably shouldn't be at this point. Because, especially being a woman and being Republican, those don't go hand in hand. We have, what is it? Who's his name? Oh my god, has a white supremacist tattoo on his chest. Drinks heavy. Fucking hell. Secretary of War. Pete Hegseth, that's it. I was like, come on, Jen, you got this, you got this. Like, Pete Hegseth has said on, like, posted various things on his social media about how women don't deserve the right to vote. That women don't deserve the rights that men have at all. That women are subpar. So, those are the men that are in the Republican Party. There are a lot of men in the Republican Party that believe that women shouldn't have the rights to vote, to drive, to have, like, we just got the ability to have our own bank accounts without a cosigner that's a male figure in our life. When did women get the right to own their own bank account? There we go. 1960. Oh, it wasn't until 1974. We did not have the right to have our own bank account until 1974. That is 11 years before I was born. 11 years before I was born, that's whenever women had the right to have our own bank accounts. So, hey Kenneth, how are you doing? Yeah. And Republicans are trying to go back to that time period. As a woman, it is incredibly bad. It's going completely against your best interest to vote for the Republican Party at this point. It's just, it's a fact. I mean, you have, what is it? Pete Hegseth. Want women to vote. Let me find it, because it's definitely, oh, here we go. Who's questioning the right to vote for women? Like, what was the post? August of this year, shared a CNN interview segment featuring pastors from the Communion of Reformed Evangelical Churches, an arch-conservative network he is affiliated with. In the video, the pastors, including Doug Wilson, the church's founder, advocated for the idea that women should not have the right to vote, with only suggestions that votes should be cast by the male head of the household. So we have someone in a high position stating, like, not him stating it, because of course plausible deniability. Oh, I just reposted it. So if I just reposted that we should indeed physically kill and eat the rich, but I didn't say it, but I just reposted something, that means that, oh, well, I mean, I don't fully believe it. Plausible deniability. Plausible deniability. That's exactly how this is. USA is still, we're going on 250 years old. Which is roughly about the time that most democracies start failing. We have, and this is, like, all of this is a slippery slope. All of this is a slippery slope. Check your country. I mean, it's a fair point. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. But, whenever it comes to people in power that don't believe that women shouldn't have the right to vote, or don't believe that women should have X, Y, and Z rights, that is a slippery slope. because already you're seeing one group of people that you believe are less than you. The likelihood of these people to look at a Black, brown, or Indigenous person as a whole, as a community, look at them and think the same because they see, well, these people are less than me. I see these people less than me too, because we live in a time, like a country where so many people are talking about how, oh, well, Black and brown people use the most, government assistance, which isn't true. It's actually white people. White people utilize more, like government assistance than any other race. But because someone that they liked said that out loud and said, well, did you know that Black and brown people they utilize the most of our government resources? And they're like, oh, I love that. Yeah, that's gotta be true. That's gotta be true. And now all of a sudden they're sitting there. They don't look it up. They don't fact check it. They just are like, oh, yep. And now all of a sudden they think to themselves, these people are a drain on our resource, which isn't true, but these people are a drain on our resource. And so now all of a sudden, that's a slippery slope to believing that they're less than you too. Slippery slope. So once you start doing that, now all of a sudden, everybody that's not a cis white Christian male is less than you. It's an easy slope to go down. It is way easier. Emails. I know, them emails. Boy, those emails. Holy shit. Been talking about this like crazy. But yeah, once you start telling and like thinking that someone is less than you, a group of people is less than you, the slippery slope has already happened. You're already going to slide down that hill. And at the bottom of it, the only thing that you're going to have is white supremacy and Christian nationalism. That's it. You haven't seen it? Oh, Alathan, you got to, you just got to. Oh no, I was looking up some other stuff. Here we go. It's 100%. Work exploded. Cried on. No! Oh, Al, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate that for you. So yeah, the emails, let's see. I want you to, this is from Jeffrey Epstein. I want you to realize, I'll text you. Okay. I want you to realize that that dog hasn't barked is Trump. Victim spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Like, he spent hours with a young underage victim that is noted. Victim Mar-a-Lago. Trump said he asked me to resign. This is again, this is from Jeffrey Epstein. Trump said that he asked me to resign. Never a member ever of Mar-a-Lago. Of course, he knew about the girls. He had asked Ghislaine to stop because Ghislaine was, as we know, took Virginia Giuffre, took her from his property, and started sex trafficking her. Then we have, and that was in January of 2019. 2019. December of 2015, from Michael Wolf, which I believe is one of the prosecutors, or like one of the, lawyers. He says to Jeffrey, I think you need to let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you, or if it really looks like he could win, you could save him generating a debt. of course, it is possible that when he asked, he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is the victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in the Trump regime. Literally, he said that. Literally, Trump was like, oh, he's gotten a raw deal. He's a good guy. Like, he's literally said these things in real life to the American public. So that's a truth. We've heard this. We've seen it with our own eyes. I heard CNN is planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationship with you, either on air or in scrum afterwards. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Then we have, where is it? What is it? You see, I know how dirty Donald is. My guess is that non-lawyers and New York business people have no idea. What it seems to have is your fix or flip. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, I can't either. This is crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I've been sneezing like crazy today. Oh. Huzzah! Breathing. Breathing. We're good now. We're breathing. Oh, we still snotty and gross? Yeah, I'm still a little snotty and gross. It's great. How's Mr. Lumpy Butt? He's good. He's trying his best. He's got one butt cheek. He's doing his thing. He's been sneezing too, though. And now I'm like, he's been sneezing since I left the vet last week, and I'm just like, I think if I hear him sneeze again tomorrow, I'm probably gonna like call the vet and be like, hey, he's doing weird shit again. What is this? What is this shit? But yeah, absolutely fucking crazy. I don't know what the hell is going on with my like sinuses, but this is just like persisting. Every now and then I'll go out, like if it's an outdoor event, so I don't like, so there's airflow, but I'm at the point where I'm just like, this has got to be, like, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. But yeah, now we have, what is it? Trump's people trying to, pretend like none of this shit is happening. He's like his mom. He'll hit puberty a little late. Oh my God, it's true though. It's true. It's true. Fucking nuts. So yeah, where am I at? Where am I at? Very crazy. Exactly. Last time I went out was in like 1993. Man, I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, so we have Adelina Grijalva. She's now officially sworn in. And it is the 218th signature that we need on the discharge petition to get a vote on releasing the Epstein files. This is one of the first times that the discharge petition has been successful. This will force a vote on in the House of Representatives, which is good. And there will be 7 legislative days that the discharge petition is essentially pending, and that's business days. So it's like, the weekend doesn't count, or if they're not in session, it doesn't count. So they expect a vote in the House of Representatives sometime after Thanksgiving or early December. Once it passes in the House, which is fully expected to do so in December, it will then head to the United States Senate. It will then still have to pass the Senate and then go to the White House, where Donald Trump will sign it into law. We know that he's not going to sign this into law. Yeah, this is exactly why people, to basically kick Trump out we need some fucking accountability. We need some accountability. That's what we need. And And this should do it. But, you know, of course he's going to veto it. He's not going to. Trump is very doomed. Absolutely. We are trying to, Trump will not sign this into law. He will veto it. But House members are hoping to have a veto-proof majority so that when Donald Trump inevitably vetoes it, they can override the veto and then release it. Second, in any event, they're making every single member that is voting on this be like their name, and it will say yes. Their name, no. Their name, yes. Like, that's what they want, is they want to have the names of everyone that is not willing to release the Epstein files. So when they are up for re-election, we can get them the fuck out. That's a huge reason why the Democrats are trying to push for getting this out, getting the names of the people that don't want to release these files, because we can hold them accountable for not wanting to do that. Imagine getting impeached twice. I know. He's like an octopus. Right? Right? I feel that. I'm really hoping that this ends up going through, and we end up getting this passed with a veto-proof majority. Wait, this is his third time? Probably. Hold on. How many times? And I always thought if you get impeached, you're not allowed to run again. How many? I think 3. No, twice. Trump is the only federal official to have been impeached twice. The Senate impeachment trial procedures are set forth under rules adopted in 1986. All those specific rules, yeah. So he was impeached twice. Twice during his first term. So, to me, I feel like once you're impeached, you shouldn't be allowed to run again. Right? That seems so weird. That can't be, like... That's so weird to me. That was supposed to be the rule, I thought, too. No. Yeah, so this would be his third time. Yeah. I really thought so, too. I thought that if you get impeached, you can't run again. But apparently that is super not the case. Absolutely incredible and, like, crazy. Lauren Boebert better fucking hold her goddamn... feet on the ground and not back down on signing this discharge petition, because Trump pulled in Lauren Boebert and has grilled her, and she's a survivor of sexual assault too, and he's bullying her currently to get her to change her vote. And I'm like, she better not. She better fucking not. Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're removed, yeah. So impeachment is basically a notion of misconduct, yes. He thinks he will run a third term. He can't. He literally can't. And not to mention, like, the fact that I know that Grim Reaper is right behind him. He's not going to get a third term because he's not going to be alive for a third term. That's not me threatening or whatever. That's me going, I'm telling you, May or June. May or June. I've been saying it for a while now. May or June. I'll be surprised and I'll eat my words if he doesn't croak it like May or June. But my gut is telling me that it's going to be May or June. Because as he is getting older and with dementia, you switch any kind of med, it's like playing Jenga. You know what I mean? Like, you take out one brick, you place it atop, like, once you switch something, there's a good chance that shit's toppling down. It's really, really hard to keep someone alive when their body is literally giving out, and his seems to be very much trying to give out. Yeah, medical training. I do. It's a medical review without seeing him as a patient. Yeah, exactly. But I'm like I've said before, I've been in the medical field for a very long time. I've seen my father go through this. They switched Trump's med, a painkiller, especially a painkiller. He's out. That's it. There's no way. His body is so weak. His body is frail. And all it's going to take is just like one little thing. One little thing. We'll have a big war by then for I mean, shit. I hope you're wrong, only because of like I know we talked about it yesterday, that like the idea of like a war happening overseas, especially with Putin and Russia and like the nukes and shit. I hope to God you're wrong. I hope, because like that's going to be a detriment to the countries overseas, that I don't know if that's like, that's just going to be horrifying. I just really hope that that's not going to be the case. I really, really hope. But it doesn't look good because, yeah, Russia's still doing fuck shit. We have other country. We have our fucking president trying to test nukes too. Like, Jesus Christ. His diet is 2 Big Macs and 3 Diet Cokes a day. He's gonna croak from that alone. I mean, you're not wrong either. Like, food is, you know, an important thing, especially if you're getting older. You need to have like fruit and vegetables, and you need to make sure that you're intaking the proper nutrition so you're so you can keep going. So, yeah. But I hope that, I mean, it's gonna happen. I feel like a few of the countries are gonna go full fucking nuke war, and I really hope that that's not the case, because the amount of people that are gonna perish from that shit is just unfathomable. And it, like, people that don't deserve to be used as pawns, a few. I mean, you're wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. Not wrong. I hate it. All of Europe, yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. You are not wrong in this. I just, oh God. It sucks. World War III will be fought on American soil. I've thought that too. The thing is that, from what I understand, is that for a country to invade our soil, apparently it's incredibly difficult. Because I have Doomsday, like, questioned a lot of stuff. And I'm like, how big would the nuclear blast be if it hit DC? Where, like, could our soil be invaded? And it's like, not like you would think. I think the war is, gonna be fought maybe differently, because I don't know. Like, I don't know. Most are NATO members. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, it's so hard to like predict that stuff, especially whenever you're like, I don't want this. I don't want this to be the case. So it's really hard to decide. I hope to God where this isn't like, I just wish people would stop doing pissing contests. That's just all I'm saying. I know I said it yesterday, but like, I'm sick of like leaders just doing dick measuring contests. Being like, well, I'm going to take this land. It's not your land. Well, I'm going to take it anyways, dick. Like, and now, like, this is crazy. Just let people like live their lives. My God. Chill the fuck out. Again, Russia, you're gonna have more landmass that you can, do whatever with, because the polar ice caps are melting, motherfuckers. So, like, your land's gonna get lush and green again. So calm the fuck down. Like, calm the fuck down, Putin. Chill. War in Europe, American uses Navy, Air Force, Europeans ground. Yeah. And I think that's the scariest thing is like, I don't know what side America would be on. You know what I mean? Like, we've always been working with NATO and we've always worked with Europeans to like keep things safe. And it's like, are we the bad guys? France, how do I defect? How do I defect? U.S. is NATO. I thought that U.S. like pulled out of NATO. I'm pretty sure that U.S. pulled out of NATO. Or it, like, U.S. We pulled out of something. What did we pull out of? Pull out of. Oh, he has it. Sorry, I'm incorrect. Donald Trump expressed a desire to withdraw from NATO. My apologies. So yeah, you're good. Again, like I'll admit whenever I'm wrong. But what did we pull out of? Was it the UN? The WHO? What the fuck? What do we pull out of? What do we pull out of? Globally. Now that's gonna bother me. I'm like, what am I thinking? The U.S. is withdrawing from and will not seek. That's it. That's what it is. That's what I'm thinking of. It's the UN Human Rights Council. That's the one. That's the one that I'm thinking of. The U.S. is withdrawing from the from and will not seek election to the which. Let me double check that as well. Ending funding for yep. So that's what I was thinking of is the UN Human Rights Council. So yeah. Okay. We're in China. U.S. needs zero-based. I mean, not wrong. Strategy. Yep. I mean, you probably know more on that one than I do, because like as far as like stuff goes that's like overseas, I get very confused. Obviously, I had to look up. I was like, what is it that we pulled out of? Like, what do we do? But yeah, like, yeah, you probably know more on that one, but yeah, refuel, etc. Yeah. I mean, it's so mind-blowing to me that, you know, the U.S. is becoming just a joke overseas. Like, I question this all the time. Would my family that came here from Quebec, first off, I always say I want to go back to France, but that's just because I want to get away from like the U.S. entirely. Canada is too close. I'm like, nope, I'll go back to France. I'll go back to France. But I always say that, you know, would my family, if I could go back in time and tell them, hey, if you leave Scotland, this is the way the United States is going to be. Also, we're losing every bit of our money. Like, we are going to be poor at some point. I would love to know what they would say. I think what they would say first is they'd be like, what's this? And I'd be like, oh shit. Be like, you like my tattoo? It's of a ghosty boy. He's holding a pumpkin. And they'd be like, we're never having kids. And I'd probably screw myself. Like, I'd probably make them never want to have children. They'd be like, our lineage has to die now. And I'd be like, fuck. If it does become real, I believe the U.S. will choose. I hope so. God, I hope you're right. I really hope you're right, friend. Oh my God. I desperately need you to be right. I'm going to be completely, I desperately need you to be right. because I'm like, I don't even know if I can fully feel like it will be okay. Like that we would choose the right side of history. It scares me. Oh. What? 26th birthday? Did I get avatars for things? What did I get? I don't know what I got. I have no idea. It's sad though. It absolutely is. It really, really is. The whole thing is very, very sad. That everything is just, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see a country that a lot of the globe looked at as like trailblazers and so many things, only to now we're looked at like the white trash of the planet at this point. You know, we didn't learn with World War II. Absolutely not. And a lot of that ties into the fact that Nazis escaped Germany through what are called rat lines to places like the U.S. to escape persecution from their crimes during the Nuremberg trials. The fact that we allowed people that did such incredibly heinous acts, Brazil is one of them. The fact that we didn't put our foot down and say, no, racism is not going to stand. The fact that we didn't take a heavy-handed stand like Germany did. Like, if you do the Nazi salute, you're arrested on the spot. They were like, oh, we're not even gonna risk it. We're not even gonna fucking risk it. And I know that they have their issues too. But like, we need to be that heavy-handed on bigotry and racism. And if you think that, you know, you're the supreme person and that people are beneath you, no, we're all equal. Everybody on this fucking planet is equal except for pedophiles. But everybody is you know, is equal. And the fact that we're, you know, that we allow people to exist with that kind of mindset without, you know, fixing their, you know, educating. Education is like the biggest thing. Education helps, you know, make people not be racist or, you know, transphobic or whatever. Education is something that is much needed, yet, you know, out here, Trump isn't wanting to get people educated. He wants to keep education from people. He wants to, why is this not working? He doesn't want people to have education. They're gutting our education currently. And that's how you learn to not be bigoted or hateful. And it's important for us to learn about like other countries and the way people are, you know, the way things were, and learn how to like not do those things. It's crazy. Back, sorry, my camera is so streaming. Oh no, you're good. I'm I got like 30 more minutes. I'm gonna hang out with. What the fuck? What is happening? Why is Neopets being a dick? There we go. Watch, it's gonna be like, oh, thank God. Come on. Ugh. Give me the book. I need to read it. But Americans are so much focused on their country. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, growing up, I didn't learn much on other countries. And that's so sad. I like now that I've, I'm an adult and I can look things up at my leisure. Not my precious dailies. I realize how vivid and like colorful the world is that I didn't get the chance to like learn about that in school and ask questions and like in a school setting and be like, oh well, why did this country do this thing, or whatever. I feel very I don't know, I feel like I didn't get the education that I should have gotten as a child because of the way that we have the fact that or the way that we do things. I don't know, like our education is just almost a fucking joke at this point in America. It's sad. It's really, really sad. I hate it. Okay, I have to try on a fucking item. All right. Look at this. It says seasonal. Why is it still spring and summer? We're past fall. I want my body paint. I want my body paint. My sparkly body paint. Man, I like have way too many tabs open. Way too many tabs. Too many tabs. All right, I'm gonna close some stuff. I need to fish. I got to fish. Where's my, ye old fishing vortex. Gotta get some fishing. Get it, Grumples, you and your 58. Oh, I just got an old rotten sandal. Boo. R.I.P. Okay, I need to get my code stone out of storage. Ba-ba-da-da. So crazy. So crazy. Oh, I don't know if anybody saw it. Obama went and... What did he do? He surprised dozens of Korean and Vietnam War veterans by greeting their plane after it arrived in Washington for Veterans Day. Which I think is really sweet. Like, I saw the video and everybody, like, they were genuinely just ecstatic to see him. And I love that he did something for the vets, and our president, currently in power, didn't do shit for him. Just getting caught in those Epstein files. That's all he's doing. I studied in my country and also in France. English is your third. Damn. I'm jealous. Good for you. Good for you. That's really cool. God, I need to learn a second language. I really, really do. It is incredibly sad that I don't know a second language. It is incredibly sad that I don't know another language. You know what I mean? Like, that's... I know some sign language. That's about it, which is really, really, really sad. Okay, what's this? What's the... Oh, we got the 25th anniversary. Oh, what's a treasure hunt? Neopets treasure hunt officially were... Shit. Do I have to do all of... Do I have any? Oh, I have a secret pet lab. I don't really care to. I don't want to do my thing. Learn Portuguese. Oh, God. Olá. Tudo bem? Americans just are not good. We suck! Oh, yeah, I said that. Oh, wait, birthday? What's the birthday one? What's the birthday one? Anyway. Means hi, all good. Oh, that's cool. Wait, is Portuguese... So, like, instead of, like, hola, spelled, like, Hola... Huh. So it's kind of, it's said kind of like that, like hola. That's neat. If that's the case, that's really neat. Wait, what? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, so that's kind of similar. That's really cool. American is just like a bastardization of like several different languages. We just took everything and we're like, shake it up. And this is English. It's like we're gonna put a pinch of like Spanish, a pinch of like German, a pinch of French, like all these damn languages, and we're just like cocktail shaker. And we're doing this. Oh, so fucking weird. America's so fucking weird. We're a weird nation. Why is this going so slow? Why is this going so slow? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, of course it's not working. Oh, of course none of these are working. Oh, I needed that one. There we go. Why? Why you do this? Oh, I have to try on something, and I'm like, why is this not letting me do anything? It's like there's nothing available. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. It's right there. Oh, wait, did that just pop up? Nope. Boo! Let's do all the little dailies. I like Southern accents. I can do a Southern accent. I mean, I just did it. I just realized that. I realized I did it just a second ago, but yeah. My cousin said that, like, sometimes I have a Southern drawl, but, like, it's very rare. I still think that I have more of a Chicago drawl than I have anything. But Grumples doesn't need to be more intelligent. He's a fighter. He doesn't need it. Although it does pay to have, like, intelligence whenever you're in a fight. So I guess you know what? Fuck it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. Why? Why must? It doesn't want me to get that. Am I getting anything for that anyways? Like, I'll just skip it. I'll fucking skip it. Let's go here. Why is this being such a dick today? I know I have to restart my computer because, like, I got an update, so that probably is. Sure, yeah, sugar and stuff. Now I'm like, do they say it like that? I swear to God, I'm gonna have to go up there to the house down the street and get some sugar. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, kind of. My grandma, she always had like a weird, like, I don't know where the Southern accent came from. She's from Chicago, so I never understood that. But, she would always say wash. You gotta wash your clothes. Like, WARSH. And all of us in the family would make fun of her for it. We're like, Valerie? You gonna go wash your clothes? Like, shit like that. And so my grandma would be like, stop making fun of me. It was all in good fun. We loved my grandma to pieces. She was a literal angel. She was a literal angel. Skateboard toothbrush. Okay. See, why can't I have these things in real life? That looks really cool. Okay. Let's go to my dailies. Because if that one daily is not working, then I'm just not even gonna fuck around with it. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm like, I have no idea where stuff is anymore. I swear to God. Wait, where is it? Where are we doing? Oh, there's Professor. Read. Oh, yeah, I had 2 books. My bad. Yes. I'm gonna save that book. And now we have to Battle Dome. Grumples. Hell yeah. Get it, boy. I want to go to a different one. Let's kick this thing's ass. I don't know. What is that anyways? Ugh. I'm too quick. Oh, that's just rude. Look at this dick move that I'm doing. Fighting this little tiny guy? What the hell? Grumples. That's just rude. Jesus Christ! I feel like an asshole right now. Like, this seems so fucking unfair right now. Uh-oh. He did. That little guy, he did. He didn't even really do much damage on me. Oh my god. Holy shit. I kind of feel like a dick right now. Oh no. Yeah, I don't deserve anything other than a couple of Neo points. Jesus Christ. I feel rude about that. That seemed like a very unfair fight. Shit. It seems like a joke, but I kind of feel bad. I'm like, oh no. And even worse, that specific animal is called a Bruce. So I just beat up a tiny penguin that has the same name as my little angel. Well, I feel like a dick now. Fuck. But I got my blue Orango bead. Oranu bead? I don't know. It's expensive. That's all I know. Man. That's a real dick move, Jenna. That's a real dick move. Shit. Well, that sucks. Also, I want to see, like, is there any other updates on this? I just want to know. Is there any updates, Aaron Parnas? 3 more Republicans break from Trump and will support... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! All's fair, 11 more. I know, right? I know. Holy shit. So let's see. This was, like, hold on. I have Aaron Parnas up. I have Aaron right up. Hold on. Let's see.
More breaking news right now. 3 Republicans have come out and said they will vote for the discharge petition when it reaches the House floor, breaking from Donald Trump. That's 7 Republicans total. 7 Republicans already saying they support this discharge petition to get the Epstein files out of the Department of Justice. The 3 Republicans, Warren Davidson, Eli Crane, and Don Bacon. They're conservatives, they're moderates, all spectrum, and we expect more. Because right now, there could be up to 60 Republicans that vote for this petition. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we ever see the files. What I do know is I think the floodgates are opening. Because as I'm reviewing these documents, it is getting worse and worse. There are Russia connections. It's a lot. And I'm going to be providing you updates all evening. But right now, Republicans are breaking. Floodgates are opening. Subscribe to my support my work. Link in bio on my Substack.
And Russia is involved, which I kind of figured, but... Oh, shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, this is new too.
We have some more bombshell news about Jeffrey Epstein. Newly released documents in the past hours show that Jeffrey Epstein said he attended a meeting with Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew, and Donald Trump in London back in 2019, just about 1 month before Epstein was arrested by federal authorities on sex trafficking charges. Presumably Donald Trump would have known that Epstein was under investigation at this time, and yet if he met with him, that would still be a bombshell. Check out this document released by the House Oversight Committee. It's an email from Epstein's email saying Prince Andrew and Trump today, too funny. In a further communication, he talks about how Trump thought he was king as well. Now, we don't have confirmation that Epstein attended this meeting with Prince Andrew and with Donald Trump. But what we do have confirmation is that this meeting did occur. Andrew and Trump met in London back in 2019. We need answers, and we need it now. I will provide you more updates as we get them. So,
holy shit. Everybody, if your seatbelts aren't on, let's put them on. Everybody, seatbelts. Click. All right. Gotta make sure. Yep, we're strapped in, bud. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's not gonna surprise me. And I think I've said it since the jump that it wouldn't surprise me if Putin's been a part of this too. Or at bare minimum, Putin has all the info. Because, like, not for nothing, there's been, like, rumor mills for, like, decades that Trump was money laundering for the Russians in New York. Whoa. Whoa. Guys. That's some crazy, crazy news. This shit, like, the snowball has been officially kicked down the hill. Here, worst case scenario, Trump goes away and we get tomahawks, win-win. Right? Win-win. It's a win-win. Oh my God, this is crazy. We collectively realize that the whole Epstein file situation is gonna be something that ties so many countries and people. This is our generation's Watergate, but bigger and worse, I think. This is our generation's big scandal. We're seeing it. This is the big scandal that we're gonna be asked about. I even feel like this is gonna be like other countries are gonna be talking about this shit too. Like other countries, their kids are gonna be like, what happened with President Trump in America? Like, that's going to be something that everybody globally is going to remember as one of the biggest scandals ever. Oh my God, did you send it to me? Oh, you did. Hold on. I gotta see it. Oh my God, hilarious. I love that. Incredible. Me just viscerally going at it. That's so funny. That's really funny. But yeah, oh my God, it's on the news here 24/7. Oh my God. I think this is going to be right. I think this is going to be something that globally we're all going to be like a witness to. This is nuts. This is insane. This is our generation's biggest scandal. Wow. Just wow. Wow. I don't have any words. I have no words. Other than, like, look at America just number one and looking like pieces of shit. Huzzah, everybody. Woo! America. Wow. Wow, this is insane. Everything going wrong at the same time. I feel like it can't be coincidental. Like, maybe everything's connected? I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there, seeing if they stick on the wall. Like, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Guys, what a way to fucking end my stream. Like, holy shit. Dallas Cowboys still in our right. Right. It's so true. Cowboys. Ooh, ooh. Wow. I got no fucking words, dudes. Wow. This snowball that is rolling down the hill is a biggie. It's a doozy. That's gonna be a big. That's not even gonna snowball. That's bro. All right. Anyways, what a fucking way to end my stream. All right. I will see everybody tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, let me do my spiel really fast. If you're not following me on my other social media platforms, what are you doing? It's free. You can check out all my social media platforms if you would like to go further than that. I have, spicy content all the way down to mild sauce. Got all that stuff going if you would like to do that. No worries if not. Subbing, ringing that notification bell, following, all of that helps me out and I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, call me later. Look into things today, but I don't know if my brain can handle more today. I feel you. I love you too. I love you. But yeah, if you're not following me, please do. jennasaywhat.com/links. We'll be back here tomorrow. I'm sure that there's going to be possibly more news every day. It seems like every other day, it seems like there's more and more stuff coming out. So, yeah, I'll be on here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Definitely hang out. We're going to be doing some news, playing a little Neopets, doing all the things. But yeah, in the meantime, stay safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting wild. Keep yourself informed. Fuck ICE. And, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Take care, guys. Love you.